So let's talk about some of the 7 biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make and how you can avoid those mistakes in your business. These are mistakes that has prevented so many entrepreneurs from scaling their business beyond the present state. And one of these common mistakes is to set the wrong price for their product. When it comes to pricing, there are different pricing strategies that different businesses use for their products and services, and one of them is the penetration prices. Businesses use this pricing strategy when they are trying to enter into a new market, especially a competitive market where there are so many vendors and they just need to find a way to gain stand. So they usually use the penetration pricing. These are usually low price or discounted price to attract people to try their product, because people don't know their products and they want people to just give their products a try. So they set a low price to penetrate into the market. So that is the penetration pricing. And business also use the competitive pricing. Okay, competitive pricing is when you charge based on how much your competitors are charging. So you just look within your industry, who are the top players and how much are they charging, so you can set your price within the range of the price they are also charging. So that is the competitive pricing. And we also have the value-based pricing, and this is the pricing strategy that help you charge based on the value your product offers. And I tell you, value-based pricing is one of the best way to price your product. What you need to do to help you get the best results from value-based pricing is to add more value, give more value to your customers, give much more value than they are getting from your competitors, then you charge them high for it. You see, we don't mind paying for highly priced products when we know that the value we're getting is what the price that we are paying. So this is a very good way to price your product. Doing this, you serve the need of some few group of people and you earn more serving this group of people, because when you're using other strategies, you're likely to sell to a lot of people to help you make good income. So value-based pricing is one of the best way to price your product, because with this you're serving the need of some group of people who want value. Once we're getting good value from that product, we don't mind paying whatever the business owner is charging for the value that is given to us. Another common mistakes business owners or entrepreneurs usually make is to avoid contracts. This is an important aspect of business. Signing contracts. This means that you're trying to help your customers, your prospects, understand your own responsibility and their own responsibility. Now it's becoming a contract. So this is what I am bringing on board. This is what you're paying me for. This is what I will do for you. And these are the stages in which I will get these things done. So you as the customer, this is what you need to do. Probably you need to give me some few days to work on the project to this stage when I present the project to you for the first review. Then after that you send it back. So it's just about understanding. So have all of this written, clearly written in a document, right? That is an agreement, that is a contract. So you sign and you give it to your customer to also sign. So you know your limits and your customers also know his limits. So it will be difficult for your customer to hold you responsible for things that probably he thought you should do but is not included in the agreement. Once it's not included in the agreement, then it's not your responsibility. If he or she wants you to work to that extent, then you might need to sit down and talk about it, that okay, if you want me to extend your service to this length, then probably it attracts ABC charges. So it's something you need to sit down and discuss, because you have a contract, you have an agreement that bind what you guys are doing together. But if you don't have an agreement, your customers can easily come up with additional services that might not really go well with you, or probably you might need to charge for it, and they could come up and say that they expect it to be included. Why? Because you don't have an agreement for the job you're doing, for what you're doing. There's no agreement, so it could stretch up to any length because there's no agreement that cuff it within a particular frame, right? So that is why it's important for you to always go into an agreement with your customers before starting any project. Another mistake entrepreneurs usually make is to neglect or ignore feedback, customers' feedback. Customers feedback is one of the very powerful way to help anybody grow your business, because these are the people who use your product. So whatever it is they are telling you about the product, that is exactly what they want, that is exactly what they are paying for. So you paying attention to their feedback will help you deliver a kind of product that will meet their need and their expectation, because they are telling you, you're listening to them, you're getting this information, then you can use this information to improve on your business performance. You see, so many businesses try to avoid getting feedback from their customers because they usually feel that complaint is not good for business, so they try to avoid it completely. Meanwhile, complaint is a fuel to grow your business, because if someone is complaining about an aspect of your business and you take that seriously, work on that area, improve on that area, what that means is that another customer will have to complain about the same thing within your business. So you've gone a step further, you've moved beyond that stage. But if you ignore the customer's feedback and you keep working on that standard, what this means is that many other people will have the same issue, and some of them won't even bother to complain with you. They just conclude and move on to the next business, and that is not good for business. Losing customers is not good for business. In business, you should be attracting customers to yourself and not to lose customers. And one of the key ways to continuously attract customers is to listen to their feedback, what they are saying, take the information, apply it in your business to help you deliver a better service to your customer. Another mistake business owners or entrepreneurs usually make is being afraid of taking risk. You see, risk is part of business. In fact, everything we do in life is risk. Nothing is actually guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed, but we risk these things in good faith with hope, and we try our best so that we can get the good results. So risk is part of business, but you need to take calculated risks, and that's what makes the difference. You see, calculated risks are risks you take when you're sure, like 80% sure, that what you're doing will definitely give you good results. Why? Because you've made your research, you've learned, you've talked to people, you've checked people who worked on similar projects, you've seen the result they got, you see how long it took them, you understand the challenges they went through, and you have put in measures to help you address any issue that might arise on your own journey, and how to address and resolve this issue. By the time you're taking step on such projects, you're taking a highly calculated risk, and taking a calculated risk usually give good results because all measure will have been put in place. So not taking risk in business is not a good decision, but taking calculated risk in business is a very, very wise decision. So take risk, but take only calculated risk. Be sure before taking action. That is when you can get good results for the actions you're taking to help you improve on your business performance. Another mistake entrepreneurs usually make is hiring the wrong set of people. You see, this is also another important part of business, bringing in people to work for you, because you can't do everything by yourself. So you need people, but not just people. You need competent people to work with you. You need people who will be willing to serve your business diligently, people whose life purpose align with the position they've come to apply for within your organization, people who knows exactly what they want out of life and why they've choose to work with your organization. You see, at times people like go out and be like, I need money, what I want is money, money, money. That is not enough. You need to work with people who understand why they need money and what they want to do with that money. People like that are focused, so when they are making money, they can continuously build their life, and that will give them fulfillment to come back to work and serve you, because as they are helping you build your business, they are also building themselves, so they will be able to serve you diligently because they are also growing. But if you're working with people who all they want is money, they don't know why they need the money, and they don't know what they need the money for, no matter how much money people like that make, it will be difficult for them to find any fulfillment because they don't have a structure around their life. So these are just basic principles that you need to look out to when you're hiring people to join your organization, so you can hire the right set of people who will be able to help you build who will be able to grow and expand your business without you having to supervise them all the time, because they have the drive inside of them pushing them. You see, the results they are getting for themselves is enough drive to push them, and they know that for them to get better results, for them to improve, to grow, they need to work harder, and they are working with you. So definitely they will always put in their best in helping you grow your business, because they are also growing, they are also building themselves. Another common mistake is doing everything by yourself. You see, I understand that at the beginning of every business you need to do so many things. You need to be involved in most of the departments within your organization, but you need to have a limit, right? You need to understand that you're doing this for the meantime, and you need to start making plans on how you can bring in people to help you manage some areas of your business. We all have our strengths, we all have our weaknesses. You see, while you're trying to do everything within all this department, there are some areas of your business that won't fall in line with your strengths. They are probably likely to be your weaknesses. These are areas when you engage in those activities, you feel stressed, you feel weak. Is because that is not your strength. Those are the areas you need to first bring in people, those areas that does not align with your strength. And all of us have some areas in our business that we just love to be active within this area. You see, these are areas that align with our strength, so you can position yourself in places like that because you enjoy the activity. It's not challenging. Even the challenging aspect of it is interesting. You enjoy the challenge because you love it. So those are the areas of your business you can position yourself. Then bring in people to help you manage the areas of your business where you feel you are not so much connected with that area, but it is an important aspect of your business. It can't be neglected. So bring in professionals to help you work on those areas while you focus on the areas where you are a professional. So collective effort like this will help you build and scale your business very fast. Then the last mistakes businesses usually make that I'll be talking about in this video is wasting money. When you're getting started with your first business, all your earnings from that business is expected to help you build that business, okay, to help you grow that business. And everything you're doing, everything you're parting your money with at this stage is supposed to be an investment. Everything you're doing, everything you're buying, paying for is supposed to be an investment. Either you're investing in yourself or you're investing in your business. Everything has to be an investment. This will help you move your business, grow your business very fast. So once you've grown your business to a certain stage, then it becomes easy for you to start buying other things that are not really connected to the business, but probably these are just things that gives you joy, or extra things or additional things that you just want for yourself, okay? But it's not good when you're just starting a business. Focus on growing the business, so by the time you start buying those things, you will be buying it knowing that you actually worth much more than that, and whatever it is you're spending on those things will not affect you, will not affect your business, because you focus on building your business to the extent that your business can continuously pay for whatever it is you want for yourself. All right, thank you so much for joining me on this video. I look forward to having you in my other videos.